with my friend Brandon Knox, right? And tonight we're going to be eating pig intestine.
Yeah, pig intestine.
And I think we're actually going to do cow intestine. The cow is much better.
Okay.
But we are starting with galmegisa, which is pork diaphragm. Really delicious cut of meat. It's your first time having intestine?
First time. First time.
So, first of all, I hate saying this, but I want to grow this channel. So, please like and subscribe the video if you enjoy learning about Korean food in depth, right? Hopefully we're not too annoying. That's my number one priority.
Yeah.
I want to find interesting people who are not annoying. He's only a little annoying.
A little bit.
Yeah, so we're gonna drink some soju, we're gonna eat some intestine, we're gonna eat some pork. Subscribe to the channel for more. Yeah, this is it. We just got some delicious meat. We got the set, which comes with galmegisa, other cuts, and pig skin, actually. Time to grill. You've had galmegisa though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's really common here. Look at that one, it's still got the hair on it.
Ew.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right, Brandon is an avid musician,
Yeah.
I would say. He's been around. He played in Korea. I want to know what experience playing music in Korea is like.
Well, when I come here, I played music back home for so long that I kind of just.
Wow, you sound like a pro.
Well,
So long.
I did a long time, and then when I came here, I kind of wanted to get away from that.
I see.
So, I just wanted to do it for fun when I came. And playing here is a lot like playing back home, but you're playing for the expat community, I feel like here.
I see. Did any Koreans get into it ever?
They were definitely receptive, yeah. Especially if it was a song that they were familiar with, which is usually for most audiences.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know that song.
Yeah, very good. Is there anywhere that people can listen to your music online?
Sure, I have a YouTube channel.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. He's got a YouTube channel. You should combine eating with your music.
Eating with music.
Yeah. Play along to the...
Yeah.
All right, man. That's awesome. I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. What's the name of your YouTube channel so people could see?
It's the name of my old band. It's called The Deluge.
The Deluge.
Or Deluge.
The Deluge.
Depending on what county you're from.
I'll put a link on the description to his YouTube channel. I'm going to find it. All right, I'm looking for the name of this restaurant because I forget the name. It's a Daejeon institution. Wonjo Makchang. Yeah, Wonjo Makchang, not Wonjo Makchang. Right? So Wonjo Makchang, this place has been around for years. We have soju in our cup.
We do have soju.
Yeah, we should.
Let's drink it.
Yeah, cheers. This place has been around for years. My Korean friend that showed it to me said that this was like the hangout spot back when he was in high school. So like the baby boomers generation high school days, this was like their spot. It's packed in here on a Monday night, right? So it's still very popular. During the baseball season, I've been told this turns into a Hanwha Eagles fan zone.
Oh wow!
They watch it on the TV.
Games up here.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Yeah. Is the season over?
The season is over. I'm not sure who won actually. I stopped after the Eagles
After
started.
the Eagles stunk it up.
Yeah, they died. They got killed. I love pork.
Yeah.
The reason I like this restaurant, there's two reasons. The pork has more flavor than most places, and I think it's because they get it straight from the market here. Right? It's like this place is in Hanmin Market in Daejeon. So they get all their ingredients pretty fresh, I think, from like the farmers. And the second reason I love this place is this sauce.
It's fancy sauce.
It's got like peanuts in it. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. Just wait until you dip pork in that shit. You're gonna. It's just awesome.
Eat a little.
Yeah. Next round, we're gonna do the intestine. It'll be his first time trying it.
First time.
I think he's gonna love it. It's really, really good. Do you consider yourself a foodie or an Epicurean? Or do you just simply appreciate food?
Well, for me,
How important is food in your life?
I feel like as far as life is concerned, there are very few things that you can, really celebrate and enjoy. And good food is definitely one of those things.
Very good.
I love to cook. I'm not a good cook. I'm not very good at it, but I love doing it. But yeah, food's very important.
See, for me, it's like, it's people.
Of course.
But I feel like food is the easiest way to hang out with people.
Absolutely.
And get to know people.
And Koreans do that really well.
Koreans do that very well. But I feel like I really don't understand somebody until I like have a meal with them.
Sure.
And then it's like shit gets real for some reason.
It always does.
Right? That's kind of the purpose of the whole like the YouTube channel. The idea is to just like share those experiences. I want to get to know people.
Of course.
I'm gonna get to know you tonight a little bit deeper. Questions? Yeah, soju helps. Alcohol.
Always.
I actually want to get deeper a little bit because there's a lot I don't know about you.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah, man.
So here's a question I want to ask you. When you go back, because sadly he's leaving for America soon, but we will see each other in the future, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Good friend of mine. But when you go back, are you planning to get back into music? Or are you just kind of doing it now as a hobby? Because I have to say, you're really, really freaking talented.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
He has a reputation at the Norebang. Whenever he has a guitar.
Oh, boy.
It's true.
Well,
so are you
I appreciate it.
going to just keep doing it as a hobby, or is that an industry you want to get back into?
Honestly, who knows? I'll probably do it because I really enjoy doing it.
Nice.
And the community that I played in, some of my best friends, and I enjoy it. It's a conversation you're having with somebody when you're playing music with them.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't. As far as like pursuing it professionally, probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably a smart idea. I feel like it's probably one of those things you just have to do. You're always going to be playing.
Always going to play. Yeah.
Very good. I can't wait to watch you dip it in that sauce. I'm serious. It's really, really good.
All right.
Let's do it. I'll take this one. Little meat cheers.
Cheers.
What in the hell is in that sauce? I don't even know. Oh man.
Is that mayonnaise?
I don't know, dude. Is that mayonnaise? I don't think so. I don't think that's the secret ingredient.
Not mayonnaise.
Oh, dude.
That's delicious.
No other Korean restaurant does this that I know of. Maybe if somebody knows, share with me. If anybody knows what this is.
That's delightful.
90% of the people that watch our videos are Korean.
Really?
Yeah, mostly Korean.
I'll be dipped.
They like to watch foreigners enjoy Korean food.
All right. Yeah. Well, Korean food is fantastic.
It's really, really good. Oh, man. This place is really good.
No, it's delicious. I'm going to warm this up for you.
Yeah, warm me up. There we go. I'll pour one for you.
Okay, thanks.
I'm a horrible. Every video I ever shoot, I always spill on my guests. Oh, it's horrible. Horrible. Another thing about this place.
What's that?
They give you complimentary peach juice. Oh, we got soup.
Oh, we got soup.
Put it here. Alright, 감사합니다.
Here, bud.
We don't need the green shit. We're talking. No, I'm just kidding. Man, I don't want to even add any toppings to it. The pork flavor is so delicious with the sauce. Alright. almost done with round 1. We got round 1 of 3. We got our last 3 rounds here. This is gonna be round 2. That hairy one. I don't know. I suppose it'll taste good. Oh, that's gonna be a good piece. It's gonna be all fatty.
Oh yeah.
It's good, right?
Man.
Look at, holy shit. All right.
Yeah. So just tteokbokki?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fish cakes, some fish cake soup. I'm not a big fan, personally.
Yeah. No.
Not a fan of fish cake or tteokbokki.
No. I mean, it's okay. In a pinch, it'll do.
Yep, in a pinch, it'll do. See, my screen's gonna get all greasy.
It might. It just might. Yeah.
It's gonna be great. It'll be a good video.
It was great until about the 2-minute mark.
The 2-minute mark when the grease spot.
The pigskin started flying.
I really highly recommend making a little soju cocktail with that.
Okay. We might need more soju.
All right, let's order more. Do you know how to properly order soju in Korean? You know what?
Not when you preface it that way.
I don't want to be your. I'm not a teacher. I'm learning Korean.
I just say
Hanbyung.
Hanbyung.
That means byung means bottle. One bottle. Hanbyung.
Okay.
Yeah. Because foreigners will say hana chuseo, right? Or hanga, which hanga means thing, one thing. But the proper is hanbyung.
Hanbyung.
Korean numbers are crazy.
Well, you count different things differently.
Yeah.
Right?
Love meat.
I really didn't expect to drink tonight.
I know you didn't. You were out last night, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Can we order more?
Yeah.
Tokyo. Go. Lin.
Can I have one more of these, please? And one more,
Yeah.
please. Yeah. Thank you.
감사합니다.
Swing and a miss.
That's okay. I'm not good at Korean either. It doesn't matter. So I'm not criticizing you at all.
I'm really. I mean, you know what?
Excuse me.
Sure.
Thank you.
감사합니다. It's what my southern comes out in me, especially the more soju I drink.
There you go. I like it. Well, let's get into that. I'm hoping that everybody can hear this. Really noisy in here. Where are you from?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Now, most important question that I want to know. I've wanted to ask you this.
Okay.
Where did your love for music begin? Is there a specific song that you remember when you were a child, or was your family involved in the music industry?
Well, not in the industry.
Tell me the story. What's the story?
I remember I was in church.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a particularly religious person.
Let's put one in the...
Yeah.
So you were in church.
And I remember I was sitting next to my granddad.
네. 네, 감사합니다. 맛있어요.
맛있어요? 제가 아니.
Oh, that's okay.
네, 정말 맛있어요.
감사합니다. 영국이요.
네. 영국, 미국 사람이에요. 네. I'm not sure what sawi means.
I don't know either.
That's one thing I don't know. So I feel bad. I always hate it when I start speaking Korean.
Yeah.
And then they continue.
I've reached my ceiling.
And then I'm like, that's as far as I can go. I've reached.
I really enjoy her company, though.
But yeah, she's a great ajima. Every great Korean restaurant needs to have good ajimas running the place.
Yeah.
This place has that for sure. Yeah, isn't that delicious? Cheers.
Cheers to that.
All right, we were interrupted by the meat lady.
Meat lady came.
I want to hear the answer. So, how did music start for you?
Well, I was in church one day, sitting next to my granddad, and the entire congregation started singing, and they're all singing in unison. They're all, the same melody, but my granddad was singing something different, he was singing that harmony part.
Okay.
I remember, like, you know, kind of like a dog would do this.
Yeah.
What is that? And, you know, and I started sitting next to my granddad every Sunday because he was singing either the baritone or the bass part. And so I started to sit there and listen to it. So over, I don't know, the span of, I guess, a couple of years, I started to learn how to sing harmony by, you know, basically sitting next to my granddad.
Wow.
And that's basically where my fascination with music came from.
Was your granddad a good singer?
He was a good singer.
He was good. All right. Where do you think that came from? Just because I know North Carolina, there's probably some Appalachian culture in there.
Yeah, there's
very musical culture,
Very musical.
I would say.
Yeah.
Because my family's from that area too. They worked in the coal mines.
Yeah.
We're getting real American here, like real Migook here.
Yeah, really Migukin, yeah.
Talking about our culture, our old school culture.
Well, it's North Carolina has a very rich. It's kind of like, you have the Appalachian old, you know, high country sound, all that bluegrass and old timey stuff in the western part of the state, and on the eastern part you have all the blue-eyed soul and shit, I can't even think of it now. Shit. But it's honestly, man, I feel blessed to have grown up in such a rich area where there's so much good music everywhere.
For sure. Yeah.
That still has some hair on it.
Are you gonna eat it?
No.
I'll eat it.
You'll eat it?
I asked, are you gonna eat it? Can I have it?
You sure you don't want it? You want it?
There's little hairs still on this pork skin piece.
That one's fake.
Yeah, dude, it came right from the pig.
Right from the pig.
Singed pork hair. What was an average meal like growing up in the Brandon Knox household? Is there anything you remember growing up?
I remember a lot of pork chop.
Ooh, pork chop.
A lot of cream corn. A lot of biscuits and gravy.
Pork chop would be, actually, it would be like a galbi cut if the Koreans watching.
Sure.
Right? It's near the rib, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of pork chop. A lot of, or you can do it.
Touch my glass.
I forget the rules.
No, that's a rule. Did you know that's a rule?
You have to touch it.
Yeah, if you're hanging out with friends and you pour your own drink, like, if you want to be a little more polite, be like, bing.
Bang.
Yeah, I like that.
Now it's to us.
All right, so pork chops.
A lot of black-eyed peas.
Ooh, all right.
A lot of mashed taters.
And
Tokyo.
we're drinking some soda. All right, I'll order some more chopsticks. Yeah, think kansamnida. So cow intestine, long, like.
long?
Yeah. 미안해요. 이름 뭐예요? 소곱창? Okay, 소곱창. 고맙습니다. All right, I gotta remember that. 소곱창.
Yes.
소곱창. You're gonna love this, man.
Yeah. I will eat it. Yeah.
Have you ever worked in the food industry as a waiter or anything? What was your experience like with that?
I had worked in the kitchen.
All right, really?
At a steak restaurant.
Oh, all right.
It was fun. A lot of fun experiences. Met a lot of interesting people.
A lot of interesting people.
Yeah. I'm not gonna implicate anything.
The people who make your food are usually the most interesting people.
Very colorful.
Yeah, very colorful.
Very colorful.
I would say almost like musicians.
Sure.
Honestly,
Sure,
I
man.
think so.
Yeah.
I've never been a musician, but if I imagine like what rock stars would live like, maybe some people I worked with in the food industry, they lived like rock stars.
Sure. Yes, they do.
and all the implications of that.
Yes, they do. And everything that means.
Yeah, and everything that means.
There.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
A band or artist that maybe when you were a teenager, like, blew you away, or someone you still listen to?
I suppose Otis Redding.
Otis Redding. All right. I've never heard of Otis Redding. I'll check him out.
Really?
I've never heard of Otis Redding.
Oh, man.
Your face. You're like, how am I your friend? Why am I hanging out with you?
That's on the floor.
A piece of the pigskin just popped into the floor. Oh shit, this is a good time, man. This is the small intestine of the cow. You start with the onion in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And then you do a little twirly game. I'm telling you, man, this is really delicious. One of my favorite barbecues. You make a little, a fun little twirly dirly. That's the official Korean name for it. Now, before we partake, I'm gonna tell you, this place, it tastes so clean. I asked if you had a meal with somebody, what would you eat? And who would it be with, alive or dead?
Right.
And if you could play with somebody, who would you play with and what would you play?
Okay. Question 1. I would have a meal with Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
And we would have barbecue ribs at the Rendezvous in Memphis, Tennessee.
So why barbecue ribs at the Rendezvous in Tennessee? Why Bill Murray? Why the Rendezvous?
The Rendezvous is world famous for its ribs, the dry rub. It's just amazing. It's so good. And, you know, Bill he's one of those rare human beings that I feel like it's kind of one of my bucket list things. Like, I just want to meet the guy and have a beer with him.
Bill, if you happen to see this YouTube video, it says bucket list, man.
It's on my list.
Come to Korea.
I can't die before it.
Come to Korea and eat some intestine with us.
Just do it.
Yeah, why not? You can play with anybody, alive or dead.
That is a little harder.
And what would you play?
If I could have a chance to sing with Eva Cassidy.
Eva Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Eva Cassidy.
Yeah.
Another musician I don't know.
Yeah.
I need to know.
It's probably my favorite vocalist.
Did you show me one of her videos?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
And what would you play with her? What song?
Maybe Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
And I would just sit back and sing harmony with her because she's just ethereal. She's not of this earth.
She's ethereal. Yeah. That's a good word.
She's just beautiful. An amazing human being. And she's not with us anymore. I guess that's probably she's just one of those vocalists. That's on the floor.
I don't want to order another one. This is embarrassing. And I ordered this beautiful.
It's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. We need chopsticks.
Yeah. I don't want to get the same guy who brought me my second. I really do think you'll like this.
I'll give it a try.
Everybody I've brought here that hasn't had this before.
So they like
the first bite, they're like, oh my god.
Really?
Yeah. Not like, oh yeah, it's okay. Like wow.
Okay.
Like, there's a wow factor here.
Okay.
I saved this for last for a reason.
I see. Okay.
All right. Although it's not cooking as fast as it should.
It looks like something out of a David Lynch movie.
That's true. I might chop it up so it'll cook quicker.
Anakin, you're breaking my heart.
Man, that movie's so bad. I'm so sad about it. I'm still depressed about it. When I was a kid, I loved it, though, to be honest.
Yeah?
When I was because, you're a little bit older than I am.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was, when did that come out?
Those movies come out in 99,
Okay, so I would've been-
2003, and 2005.
let's start with 99. I was born in 88, so I was like 11 years old.
Yeah, you were a kid. Yeah.
I was 11 years old.
I was not a
Of course
kid.
I loved it, man.
Yeah.
11-year-old, I loved it. But then, like, I grew up.
Like,
And I
Jar
was
Jar
like-
is stupid.
Yeah, dude.
Did you think Jar Jar was stupid when you got older?
Of course.
Okay. So what nostalgia
I-
didn't carry over at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I was an adult, I never defended those movies.
Okay.
The second watch, I would say.
Oh.
The second watch was when I was like,
The second
No.
time around the track,
Yeah.
it was enough for you
like
to be
a few years later, I was in high school. Nah, it's not working.
Wow.
Not working.
And I was loyal to those shit movies. But then,
This is going in the YouTube video. I said 20 minutes, but I don't
going.
care how long.
We're adding
is
this.
adding. No context, just pan to you saying
Star
Luke
Wars.
is shit. Like, what did you say?
I love it.
Oh, dude,
That's
let's
good.
pour some more. Oh, we need.
You want one more?
Oh, yeah, of course. Two more.
Okay.
One more.
All right, cheers.
Let's do the taste.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. I suggest to dip it in the,
In the fancy
yeah,
sauce.
in the fancy sauce.
Okay.
Or you could try it naked the first time. I want to know what you think.
Okay.
Your first time trying intestine barbecue. Intestine in general? First time?
I've had intestine before.
Okay. All right, you've had it before. You're from North Carolina.
Yeah, we eat everything on the cow.
Sure. You like it?
That's good.
Yeah. Is it holy shit good or just like it's good? I want to know what you think.
Let me try it again.
All right. Oh man, I love
It's good.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The stuff inside actually makes it taste better.
Let me try it again.
It kind of explodes. Let me try it again. The rest of the video. Let me try it again. Let me try it again.
That's good.
Yeah, dude. It's good. I knew you would love it.
Yeah, that is really good. I enjoy that.
I like it more than the Gamegi style, but it's way greasier.
It's very greasy.
Can't eat a lot of it. Really, really rich, dense. It's really good with the grilled onions too. That's why I gave it the grilled onions. But to be fair, like I don't know what could be dipped in this sauce.
That was the one.
That was the one. What could be dipped in that sauce and not taste good though? Like
Ice cream.
ice cream. I have one more question for you.
Okay.
You're sentenced to death.
Okay.
I don't know what you did.
What my last meal is?
Yeah, you've been watching the videos.
No, I just guessed. But no, seriously, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't
okay.
mean to cut you off. But I'm sorry.
He's like, it's okay, man. It's okay. I thought maybe you have been watching our previous.
I did watch
I asked
a
my
couple
questions
videos.
to everybody.
I see. Okay.
What is your last meal on
Oh.
death row? And let's do another music question. You get one more song to listen to before you die.
One more song.
Let's start with the food.
Okay. Okay. That is really good.
Every time I take a bite, I'm like, oh yeah, that's good.
That is really good.
Creamy? Like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Creamy? Like meat cream?
It's like it's got the feet is too small of like a nutty eat-em cheese. There's gonna be biscuits involved. I know that much.
There'll be biscuits involved.
Let's see. How about this? I want chicken and waffles,
Chicken and waffles.
collard greens,
Okay.
pinto beans, and a whole mess of biscuits.
Chicken and waffles. Maple syrup.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Chicken and waffles. Pinto beans.
Pinto beans, collard greens.
Collard greens. And a whole mess of biscuits.
Like a
Sounds
whole,
like
a whole
great.
plate of
That
it.
sounds like a great meal.
Yeah.
All right. Last song to grace your ears. Imagine you're sentenced to death. Pick one song.
One
What-
song.
Yeah.
This is your last song.
Well, You'll never
Rubber
listen-
Ducky.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see. Do you want to go morose at that point? Because you know you're gonna die. So are you gonna try to get the waterworks going early, or you want to be like,
like go out happy or go out sad? Yeah.
What do you do there? I don't know, man. Like maybe something celebratory at the end. Maybe something like September by Earth, Wind and Fire.
Okay.
Maybe. And yeah, it's kind of an arbitrary answer, but
No, it's not arbitrary.
I
mean, you're gonna die. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
if it's arbitrary or not.
Right. You're gonna die.
That's why I love this question. It's like it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks.
Right.
Like Henry's food answer was a chili dog with Tupac. I mean, that was.
I can so see him saying
dude.
that.
You gotta watch that video. It's so
funny.
good.
God. Yeah, I hung out with that dude last night.